it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 apartment speed build. Finally! I'm so glad to be doing apartments again. I miss doing apartments so much because it's so much easier when you don't have to do the windows and the doors. I mean, you do have to do some doors. Not in this apartment, though. I don't have any doors in this apartment, but I'll explain that in a little bit. Yeah, my New Quest series is finally done, so I'm done releasing 2 of those house builds or community lot builds a week. Now I'm going to go back to probably either an apartment or a random house build. I've got a Let's Play plan for the New Quest series, so I'll be doing that 1 day a week for some time. And then I'm also starting this week a new series where I'm building a house and commentating live, and it's got like my face cam and all that, so it's gonna be really fun. Not that fun, actually. I did a really bad job, and I can't talk that well while building. Those 2 things are very hard to do at the same time, in my opinion. Just because I have to focus on building and then, scroll through all the choices and stuff. It's hard to commentate about things like that, but anyway, I digress. So for this apartment, I decided to do a fun apartment, kind of similar to one I did before that was called Modern Rainbow. I really liked all the colors and the art in that one, so I actually decided to do more of a bohemian style apartment. I don't normally ever build in this style, so I had a little trouble figuring out what I wanted to do, but in the end I think it turned out pretty good. I like the way it looks. And the sim whose apartment I renovated, she just lives in the San Myshuno world already. She's just a pre-placed sim, and I stole her apartment and I completely changed it on her, so I hope she's not too mad at me, but she actually kind of looks like she belongs in this apartment, so that was a happy accident. But like I said, I'm not too familiar with a boho style, so I did struggle with this a little bit. Mostly what I think of when I think of that kind of style is kind of a cross between really rustic and really modern style. So you've got that kind of vibe going, and then a lot of colors. Those are the 2 things that stand out to me about boho style the most. So I tried to incorporate that into my build, and I don't know if I did it that well. Some of it looks a little crazy, but that's kind of the point, isn't it? So I think I did a decent job at it. And yeah, I mentioned earlier quickly, but I actually didn't put any doors in this apartment. And that was for 2 reasons. One, I wanted it to be easy to upload. I am so sick of going through all my apartments and having to delete all the doors so that I can upload the house at once. And the second thing was because I just wanted to build a studio apartment, that's all. But I didn't want it to be completely open, and I didn't want the door, so I had to be kind of clever with the bathroom. You probably saw in the beginning, originally I put it next to the door here where I'm looking, where this table is. But once I looked at it, first of all, I realized that it was in the same place as the old bathroom from this apartment, and I didn't want to do that. But the more prominent reason was because it seemed a little bit too in the center of the house for there to be no door. I kind of felt like if you were anywhere else in the house, you could potentially hear or see something, and I didn't want that to happen. So I actually put the bathroom next to the elevator, sort of, and then the doorway is all the way around a corner, so you have to walk deliberately to the bathroom in order to see anything in the bathroom. It is next to the kitchen, which is not my favorite thing about any house ever, if there's a bathroom off the kitchen, but Sims, so it doesn't really matter that much. Besides, once you're in the bathroom or like kind of at the sink or just walking out of the bathroom, you will get a wicked nice view of the city. So I guess that's pretty cool. The other place that there are windows is the bedroom, so you also get a really nice view from the bedroom, which I thought was nice. I really like that kind of like a wall separator with the candles. I don't think it's actually classified as that. I'm pretty sure it's just the light in The Sims 4, but it looks really cool, and I really like the idea of using it as a room divider, so to speak, so that the huge area was kind of broken up and seemed a little more cramped, because that's also something I noticed in a lot of the photos I looked up of Bohemian style, was that the furniture seems sort of cluttered and cramped. Like, I always got that feeling from all the houses and the pictures, so I kind of decided to try to do that in The Sims 4 without being too cramped and cluttered, because I do want the Sims to actually be able to move around, and honestly I'm not entirely sure that this bedroom works out because I didn't test it. I know that they can sit in the chair once I move it to its final place in a minute here, and so that works, but I am not 100% positive about the bed. So you might have to put that against the wall, which is fine because they can still get into both sides of it. Like, the Sims can scoot over to all the way to the wall and then still have another Sim on the outside, but I personally prefer the beds to have two separate areas because I don't know if they still do this, but whenever I seem to put a Sim in bed, whichever one goes in first will just sleep on the outside, so then I have to like wake them up and make them scoot over, and yeah, it's just a hassle. So I prefer this bed to have both sides open. But like I said, I'm not 100% that the Sim can actually use that tiny space on the side of the bed, so you may have to move it over if you download this apartment. Which, by the way, my Sims 4 gallery ID is little gingerellie. It's in the description below, so you can find all of my builds that I've done on the gallery. They're all there. I upload every single speed build, so you can download them. Yeah, right about now I am starting to feel very claustrophobic in this little apartment. I know I'm not actually there, but just the sight of all this like scattered wall art makes me so crazy. I could never live in a bohemian style house. There's like way too much going on. It feels very overwhelming to me, but I'm just a weirdo, I guess, so other people can handle it, other people like it, and I get why. It's really fun. It's just not for me. And honestly, The Sims makes it so hard to decorate for this kind of apartment. Like, not with furniture. They're pretty good with furniture and that kind of thing, but the wall art, I'm just such a picky person about wall art, and I feel like I use the exact same ones every single build, but like some of them just do not look good. Some of them are just weird. And I can't imagine any house that I would even put that kind of wall art in, you know? I just like the normal ones, the ones that are kind of artistic, or like the photograph ones. They're some of my favorites. I put those in all the houses almost at some point somewhere I do. And so yeah, I guess I wish there was more abstract type art. They're getting better. They've been releasing a lot more abstract art in the last few builds, or not builds, in the last few expansions, I meant to say. But yeah, honestly, if I ever got custom content in my game, I would probably go for wall art and like some like throw pillows or blankets just to spice up some of the couches, because I just hate how they're all so boring. Anyway, the speed build is about done now, so I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post Sims videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!